Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum Facebook. Salam alaikum TikTokers. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum my people. Salam alaikum wonderful people. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning guys. Salam alaikum. Good morning. Today's topic is confirm every narrative in Quran before tagging it to be Muslims. Confirm every narrative. Confirm it before tagging it to be Muslims. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Good morning. Salam alaikum, my people. Good morning. TikTok, tap like and share. Good morning. Walaikum salam. Hi, every day. Every day I see your name. Good morning. Nice house. The way looks so smooth. The wall looks so smooth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Help me tap like and share. It is 9:43. 8:43. 9:43. So that's a good time. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Help me tap like and share. Help me tap like and share. Suleiman Sadiq. Good morning, mommy. Hope you are so great. Yes, thank you. And you? Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Help me share the video. Share to your groups. Share the video. Share the video. I know some of you, maybe if you are in a certain group, they will warn you. Some of them that are not reading Quran, that might warn you to stop sharing this her video here. Or some of the moderators will be removing it. Because you see, I stumbled on top of a lot of things. And I don't have to bottle it up and say, no, concern me. Because I'm a Muslim, it concerns me. And whatever I'm sharing with you online, I'm sharing it with you with video, pictures, and how people come to me, how people relate to me. Sometimes I feel angry. When people talk, there's a way people talk to me, I feel angry. Anger will just overtake me, and at the end of the day, when I read Quran will also pacify me. You understand? Because I don't know why people should look at somebody like me and feel that it was an accident or that I don't know what I'm doing by reverting back to Islam. So today I shared a lot of videos. Let me look at it. Good morning, YouTube. I never see this kind of people before, very early like this. I reverted to Islam, votaries. Yeah, I revert to Islam. Yeah, I did. I reverted to Islam. So I want you guys to help me share. I don't know how they share on YouTube, but I can see some people, some group that I've never seen this kind of crowd before. I opened YouTube so that I can keep the app moving. I don't get people coming there to watch. So guys, help me share. So let me go into my today's, I will talk through my today's post. I will talk through my today's post. Let me go into my, let me go into my today's posting today. So I will talk through my today's posting. Thank you guys on TikTokers, please help me keep sharing. And when I finish my submission, I don't know if we have Brother Bin Aziz. If Brother Binaziz promised to come and teach us a lot of things, that teaching came late yesterday, and he promised to come today. So I am hoping that Brother Binaziz will be here. Please, if you are following Brother Binaziz, you can tag him. Let me see if I can get him also. Okay, let me tag him. Okay, so that he'll be around. So by the time I finish my submission, he will come and teach us about that. So guys, sometimes good morning, my people. Thank you guys for coming. Adam, good morning. Please help me share it. Always share. It doesn't matter. You see, it doesn't matter how long it takes. You see, like I did not make. Sometimes I see this way. I did not make myself a Muslim. Allah brought me back to Islam. Honestly. Because I am somebody that look at my vicinity. I am somebody that look deep and think deep. Allah brought me to Islam. And all my concerns, all the fight, all people comes to do around me now, I didn't see them. I didn't notice them. I didn't feel them. So help me share it. Because it might take time, but it won't take long. Because of social media, it will not take long. The people will know the truth, and those that are blackmailing the image of Islam, shame will be their name. Shame will catch them. They will wear shame as clothes. If they are walking during the night, they will put their face on the floor. If they are walking during the day, they will put their face on the floor. They will not want you to see their face. You understand? So let me start with this one. Always confirm narrative from Quran before tagging it Muslims. There's this video somebody sent to me, a picture. He said this is education. And how did he put it? He said education and end result. Oh, how did this guy put it? Hold on. Education and he said education and the result. Education and the result. You see, he put when they were reading, silently reading, understand. After reading, they started carrying gun. This is not Islam. And the person that sent me this video, I cannot say the person is lying because it's happening. This is not Islam. You see, I noticed that some Muslims don't follow what is in the Quran. They follow, if it is not in the Quran, they go and uproot it from the book that they are reading. You see, and today, you need to go and check all my videos. I came out with this. I came out with the video, with the pictures. And the second one is a brother, a pastor was saying that the Muslims, he was telling lies about Islam. A pastor was telling lies about Islam. You need to go and listen to it. Look at it here. Look at it here. Look at it. Look at it. A pastor was telling lies about Islam. And the brother that intercepted him said, it is not like that in the Quran. You understand? You look at the narration and the belief of how people are narrating something that had attachment with Quran, that Quran explained it. Quran did not go overboard to start explaining. Like in the case of Jesus was not bad. Quran did not narrate that somebody took over it, that somebody changed his face. They took somebody else instead of taking. No, Quran did not say that. So before you start tagging anything that Muslims are doing, make sure you confirm it from Quran. Because when you confirm it from Quran, then you won't tag it Muslims. Because me, I'm a Muslim, but there are people that don't believe that I'm a Muslim. There are people in this world that they don't believe that I'm a Muslim. And that's okay for me. Because when you read Surah Fatiha, I think it's either chapter 3 or chapter 4, that says Allah is the owner of is the master of judgment. He's the owner. He's the only one that has the right. He has the final say. He knows who is a Muslim and he knows who is not a Muslim. Because sometimes he put pain inside my heart. That people will come and see, they are seeing me once I put post in the morning. They will come and target something. They will come and tell me that they are pitying me. I'm supposed to be pitying you guys. That you are not a Muslim. You don't know anything about Allah. You are not, you are just lofo lofo. You are just follow. You are just going to dance chaku chaku in your places of worship. I am a Muslim. I discovered Allah. There are certain things I do before that I don't do now. Even if when I struggle to do them, it's not going down again. Because of what? Because I read Quran. You understand? And the second one, there is this sister that always preach, if you don't cover your face, look at her. Let me show you her video. Look at her. She covered her face like Lagbaja. She always covering her face like Lagbaja. Look at her. And they keep sending me her video. She said if you don't cover your face, if you don't cover your body, you are working on social media, if you don't cover your body, that you will not make heaven, you will not make Jannah, Allah will punish you, this, that. You know, I keep receiving this. And this coming from particular set of people, they keep sending it to me. And I don't want to talk. Because for me, I have nothing against her dressing. This is how she like dressing. This is what she feel comfortable. Some people will come and tell me I need to. They're not telling me to cover my entire face. But this sister that is talking also she covers knockdown and she cover her face. You see, she look beautiful. I love her dressing. I love her. She looks so beautiful in it. She look beautiful in the way she dressed. She's looking so beautiful. But coming on social media to tell people that they are if they don't cover like you, they will not make heaven. That is something that is so bad. Look at this. I posted this video today. This video, I know that Muslims will not want to share it, but it will be on my platform. I will leave it there. Some people that dress like her are working, making video, posting the video on social media. I watched a video of a sister, of a pastor's daughter that left Christianity and became an atheist. Because she looked towards Islam, this kind of sister that is preaching here, it was not an option for her. You see, we have social media now, and people are so excited. The young ones are so excited. They dress like you, they cover their face, they cover their nose, they only show eye, but they twerk. They put their bottom back to work it and make video and they put it online. How can you as a Muslim woman coming on social media to identify Islam based on how you look? How can you as a Muslim woman identifying Islam based on because only your eyes they're supposed to be seeing? When you drag people and push people, tell people, narrate, don't push them, tell them, let them come inside and see what Quran is saying. Quran will tropicalize you. Quran will sober you. Quran will make you a better person. I was looking for one video of mine before I met Islam. I used to wear pants. I used to wear skirts. I was looking for it on social media. Yeah, I couldn't find it again. I used to wear, you know that because I play tennis. And for me, it's not a bad thing for me. For me, I feel comfortable doing it then. But immediately I read Quran. I noticed that I'm not supposed to do that kind of exposure. This sister, this pastor's daughter that said that she's now an atheist, why would somebody leave a deception that all of us are knowing that what we have today in Africa, what they are practicing is nothing but deception? She left it. There's another religion called Islam, but she didn't look that way because it was not an option. Because those that has been brainwashed are parading their brainwash on social media. They are parading their brainwash on their daily to days activities. After going to school, they pick up GUN. They pick up gun. They start destroying and terrorizing their communities. You see, don't be a hypocrite. Because that is what I'm doing on social media here. Don't be a hypocrite, because I see a lot of hypocrites that are worse than the fake pastors. A lot of hypocrites, they are worse than fake pastors. In fact, when you drop them and drop fake pastors, I will pick fake pastors. Because fake pastors will only scam you, collect your money, deceive you, rob that money they scam from you on your face. But these other guys, they will sit in a very dirty place and cut off your head. This is not Islam. Before you tag anything that Muslims said, read Quran and notice all these bad things, they are even importing it from the Bible. Their behavior, their bad behavior are coming straight from the Bible. Their behavior is coming straight direct from the Bible. Let me bring Clearface so that Clearface can help me with Bible verses. And, Deuteronomy 20, 10, 18. Book of Numbers, Book of Luke. You see, when you read Quran, Assalamu alaikum, Clearface. When you read Quran, Surah Baqarah chapter 2, 191, it says, fight in the name of Allah, those who fight against you. Only those who fight against you. Allah never say go and fight the idol worshippers. Go and fight the Christians. Go and destroy them. All of them must be Muslim. All of them must be Muslim. If you are in a position, if they want to join force, once they say they are Christian, don't take them. Don't admit them. If you are in that position, before you can recruit anybody into your system, they must be Muslim. Allah did not say that. Allah never said that. That once they write they are Christians, you don't give them that post. They don't come into army. They don't come into navy. They don't come into air force. No. Allah did not say that. And the Quran chapter 2, 191 said, chase them. Chase them out of where they chased you. It did not say chase them and enter their own, collect their own. Quran said do not exceed the limit. So before you are on social media here tagging me, you must be, anyway, you are giving me content anyway. Keep tagging me. But I tell you, no going back for me. I'm a Muslim. And the Muslim of what Quran is saying is what I stand for here. I'm so scared that even if you have a good narration, I don't want to know again. Even if you want to tell me a good narration, that this narration, I'm not interested again. I'm a Muslim, and I will continue being a Muslim. And what I'm doing here is what I want to be remembered for. Anytime I finish living my natural life, this is what I want to be remembered for. That I became a Muslim, and I noticed that we have black, dark, poto Muslims that are not following Quran. Because that's the way I will describe them. Black, dark, poto. Quran, Islam is supposed to be a place that now we are opening the eyes of those that are only collecting tithes. They hire house, they build houses, they dress well every Sunday, they go and dance chaku, they do all sort of things. As we are opening their eyes, as they are coming, are they supposed to be coming down to Islam? But no, they cannot come down to Islam because of those poto black, dark people that call themselves Muslims. a woman that is living maybe in Belgium or in Canada or in UK know the weather now. The weather is like 0 degree. You can cover your nose. It's healthy. Are you saying that to somebody that is sitting under dust, under heat like oven, like you put meat outside before evening, you go dry that meat off? Are you telling that to a small girl, to go on like that in the position of where they are staying? You come on social media, you are portraying Islam. Wallahi. Let me use her language this morning because she was using wallahi. Wallahi, at the end of the day, Allah will wallop you. Because you have deceived a lot of people. You did not enter Jannah and you are not allowing others to enter the Jannah. Your behavior towards them, your preaching, your dawah towards them is not rhyming up. It's not working up. Everybody must dress the way you dress. As far as she's concerned, this woman I duetted today, as far as she's concerned, I'm naked. As I dress like this, I'm naked. Because I'm not dressing like her. I did not bring tape. Tape it to look like her. A clear face. Please, can you find me all this bye? Because can you help me with all these bye verses in the Bible? Because these are at least the place we can compare with Quran chapter 2, verse 190 and 191.
Give me some minutes, man.
Yeah. All this bad thing that is happening, they imported it. People that don't read. It's a shame that with social media you cannot read. You see, about either 3 or 4 days ago, they said that TikTok, the American government is taking TikTok out. Then people came out and cried and said, no, you must allow people to be free in life. You must allow people to speak their mind. You must allow people to be free. You must give people freedom. People want to be free. They are, you give that freedom, they have their freedom. Picking what goes spoil, goes spoil. Look at the video I waited today. With their they cover nose, they cover body, and they to work. They did to working, lift to working. After to working, they posted it on social media. What are you selling me? Say shame. You see, because if you don't want all this talk, take your stupidity away from my platform. Don't send to me. Worry over your wife. When you marry your wife, tell your wife how you want your wife to be looking. I have my pattern. I know how I want to be looking. I know who I want to look like.
Mom, my phone no gree open am for me.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. You can give me your own contribution. Let me see. I don't know about I don't know what's his name. Binaziz. No, I don't want you to disturb me today, please. What do you want? Huh? No, go and meet mommy. I'm online.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
So I greet every one of us with the best ever greeting. So when you look at everything, there are some things that which are personal desire, and those things they are best for you, maybe due to your environment, or due to your health, or circumstance, or where you can get it wrong is when you want others to believe that what you are doing is the best. So that is where you will get it wrong. because I listened to that video, that woman video several times. Like, you want to give message.
She's an Eleno.
First saying, one light, a lie, one light, a lie, one light, a lie. Have you ever seen anyone who dressed that way? And Allah said, because you dress that way, Allah will give you certificate of Jannah. Allah will never say such a word. What Allah will say, the most noble among human beings is the one who is righteous. That means your contribution to your society, like humanity, that is the best. And some other thing, that some story that they brought to us, which are still causing problem in, not in Islamic religion itself, causing problem in people's brain, is when you read something, but you did not confirmed by yourself. Within 2 months now in North, you will not like to wear clothes because temperature will go to 42 degrees. So anything 10 o'clock like this, you will thought you are in 12 o'clock. As in, if you put water outside, the water will hot more than 50 degrees Celsius. So imagine that kind of hot weather. Are you expecting a breastfeeding mother who wants to go out to cover like that? The baby will suffocate. So some region in Islamic country, their locations tell them what to wear. So, and some region is their tradition. So that video, what I expected to be said that, okay, I understand that video that those ladies, they are celebrating something and they are enjoying themselves with that dance. But the only mistake they did is bringing it on social media. But if they don't bring it on social media, how do we see it to even talk about it? And if you want to rely on people's mistake, that because of one mistake, one person will not enter Jannah, is a lie. Allah purposely allow mistakes.
And the clear face. When the Christians to work also, they were also celebrating. The Christians are also in celebration mood, and they to work and they put it on social media. Something with the Muslims, they celebrating, they are to working, they also put it on social media. That is the reason why you must teach people and position people, teach people how to read Quran. Let them, even if in the midst of celebration, you don't go and dance yourself to stupor. You don't go and to work yourself to stupor. The Christians are twerking, the Muslims are also twerking. It just that the Christians are the ones, the Christians like coming on social media. But right now also, with the excitement of those twerking, the Muslims are also showing their own. So these two are the same. These people are the same. And you know why they are the same? Because the Muslims that are supposed to be moderate, they are not reading Quran to make them moderate. They are just following force. That dressing, they force them. They force them that they must dress like that. But that does not change the human being in them, or who they want to be, or how they want to do wah, 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 when nobody is looking at them.
Yes. Even that kind twerking video. Do you know what Quran say about it? Quran 29, Quran 24, verse 30. Women, lower your gaze. That means that kind of video, you are not pleased with it. Don't even watch it. Scroll it up. So if you are complaining of that video, it's something that you can't stop. Because you even do video about it, does not mean another person will still not come out. Because number one, these people, most of them, more than average of them, does not happy with the way they dress. They are just doing it because of how they will tag them.
Yeah.
Or what they will do to them.
Yeah, and they tell me, I am into fashion. I have thousands. I make thousands of clothes. Tell me, somebody like me, you tell me to go and cover like that. Who will wear my wardrobe?
Mom, please tell this Amasad to stop all this this thing. It doesn't allow us to see
What
what's
is
going on in the
what is
conversation.
it? You know, my attention was not even there. Amma Saji, I don't want to see another one. I don't want to block because I'm not reading. Because today I tried to block myself out and I wasn't reading. So Amal, please, enough. If you do another one, I will delete everything you write. So I don't want to see another one.
So we don't want, we
No,
don't
no,
say
no,
you
no.
should believe
Stop
what we are
now.
saying. Just listen and confirm your truth. So most of these people, they are not doing this thing willingly. But if you expose them to Quran,
Amal Asaji. Okay, hold on. Let me take the Billy. The Lenum. Let me take him out. Okay. Okay, he's out. Okay, brother Cleophas, hold on. Let me hear from Abu and Dauda before their network start taking them off. Abu, are you here? Abu?
Yes, I am.
Okay, it's your turn to talk.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Walaikum salam.
Just like I continue to propagate, the major problem we have with Islam today is the fact that Muslims do not read the Quran.
Exactly.
They do not read the Quran.
Exactly.
Instead, they go and sit in front of one malam and he interprets his own ideology for them, trying to maneuver it to fit the verse of the Quran.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Allah made mention of protecting his Quran. Allah did not make mention of anywhere he said is going to protect the hadiths from any infiltration.
Yeah.
Over 50%. In fact, all the problems that contradict the deen of Islam today comes from the hadiths.
Exactly.
Everything that contradicts and make Muslims or non-Muslims to have contradiction with the religion comes from the hadiths.
I agree with you.
The hadith has continued to divert the attention of Muslims from reading the Quran, which is the said truth by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah has already said he is going to protect the Quran, and the Quran has been protected all of these years. So for you to come on now and say there's a hadith that contradicts a verse of the Quran and you're holding on to it, it's just mere stupidity for me. It's mere stupidity. The Quran should be the yardstick. The Quran should be the yardstick and not the hadiths. Come on, I'll give you a very critical example. The life of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Come on social media, they talk to Chika Katy. Olosho will cover body, come they talk to me on social media.
There's a narration we heard of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam having Nana Aisha radiallahu anha, his wife, used to braid his hair. She used to braid his hair. Does it mean that because she used to braid his long hair, I that am in Nigeria now should start to leave hair and braid it? No. You just do what conforms to your locality, your situation, your environment. All of these things are very key. And let me tell you something these people don't know. The truth about Islam will continue to go out there with people like you, my sister. Don't give up. I see you looking sad today. I had to stop by to come on your live program. I don't want you to feel this way. What you're doing, none of those people have been able to do. So don't even put yourselves in their shoes to start criticizing or even thinking about them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala judges our intentions. Our intentions. Allah says in the Quran that He's going to judge us based on our intentions. So it doesn't matter what your fellow human being thinks about your action, but that intention that you already took, which is between you and Allah, is what is final. So don't even worry. What you're doing is a great cause. And let me tell you something. Allah will not leave you without testing you with people like that. Allah will continue to test you to see how much you can rely and hold on to Him. So don't give up on that. I don't need you to give up on that.
Thank you.
So you keep being strong, keep doing what you're doing, but we must realize that the greater part of the problems we have with the misunderstanding of the religion comes from the hadiths. Yeah. And so unfortunately today in this present world, over 90% of the rules of Islam are being gathered from the hadiths. How come? when Allah has already told us that the Quran is a total way of life. He said, hold on to the Quran. Hold on to the Quran and follow your Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is all. But no, people feel like individuals who lived maybe during the lifetime of the Prophet or after, they are perfect. They can't be perfect. They can't be. They can't be. There's no way you can be perfect. Like my brother said earlier, indeed, Allah gave room for mistakes in our lives. That is why there is room for you to make amends and seek for forgiveness. Everything that Allah continued to say is turned back unto Him. He is merciful. He is gracious. He is this. But you see some preachers today, they are even making you scared of even coming to Islam so that the law of Islam that they claim will not fall onto you. Just like you made mention of the sister that is Christian and now become atheist. You can imagine from frying pan to fire.
From frying pan to fire.
From frying pan to fire.
Yeah.
So this just tells you that people need to read. We need to read. We need to continue to propagate the reading habits. All these lazy people you see that go and sit in front of Malam and he will tell them, this one begin to bring one long story there, bring one here, from there he will add his own intentions, and at the end of the day, that's what's flying. Every single thing you see in the Quran has its interpretation. It has its interpretation. Some people argue about the more than one wife thing and all of it. But because they don't read, they don't actually understand the reason behind it. If you listen to the verse, or you read the verse, or you get a proper interpretation of it, you realize that at that particular time when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed that verse unto the Prophet, there were a lot of widows who have been killed because of the wars. Allah now said, marry the widows, but if you fear that you will not be just to the orphans, it is best for you to stay single or stay with one wife.
Yeah.
Because the goal of contention there was basically for the orphans. It was sincerely for the orphans. So the Quran is so systematic in the way it has revealed every single way of life for us. It is us that are contradicting ourselves. And just like I was gisting with one of my neighbors yesterday, the first of people that would be leaded or that will lead the road to the hellfire are people who are propagating religion in this world. As individuals, God has blessed you with senses, the ability to identify truth from falsehood. It is not left for anybody to tell you whether this is true or this is lie. Allah has blessed us with that sense of understanding. That is what makes us different from animals. So the moment you cannot use your head to interpret, because there are lots of indications that have led us to know that yes, indeed, Allah has blessed us with sense so that we can choose what is best for us. What is best for us? Now you mean that because you cover your hair or your face or your eye from head to toe, Allah is judging your intention. Are you doing it so that people will say, hey, yes, this one loves God, or you do that? It's Allah that will judge you. It's not anybody. It's Allah that will judge you. And these are the people who continue to pursue people away from accepting Islam because they make it upon themselves to be so rigid, like Islam doesn't accept. Allah made Christians and Muslims. He did. Allah created all of us so that we can live with each other. He created all of us. Allah did not create only Muslims. Allah created Christians. You think He doesn't love them? You think He doesn't love Christians? That's why He created them? It's not possible. People need to begin to use common sense to understand religion.
Yeah.
It's so painful to see people misleading a chunk of number of Muslims on a daily basis. I see such kind of videos. And people continue to criticize and say this and that about their fellow Muslims. So when will you give room for non-Muslims to come and admire your religion and enter? Which day? My sister, don't give up, don't despair, continue to push hard. Other people will want to speak. in the course of our discussion, I might need to come back and make some little bit of contributions.
Thank you.
But
Thank
I
you,
wish you
Abu.
all the best. I need you to stay strong. Jumma
Thank
Mubarak.
you, Abu.
And
Thank
may
you.
Allah Ta'ala make it easy for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Dauda, are you here? Okay, Dauda is out. Dauda, are you here? Okay.
Yes, ma. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam, my brother.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone.
Continue, Dauda, please. Oni, it's not yet your time. After Kainde, it's you. After Dauda Kainde, after Kainde, it's you, Oni. And you are in a very noisy place. You better change your position before it gets to your time. Please, Dauda, continue.
Yes. May Allah bless you and everyone who are on this platform. You see, there is one thing that we need to understand here, that Islam is not a religion of extremism. Islam is not about that. Islam is in between. You strike a balance. So when you understand that principle, then you begin to relate yourself with your environment in a balance, with people you meet in a balance, with your Lord in a balance. What do I mean? For example, let me start with the last one. There is a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that talks about a man that was fasting throughout a year. The man fasted throughout a year, and then he came to the Prophet, and then the Prophet was surprised because I actually saw this man before. And I was asking, why are you so lean? What's happening? The man said he knows the blessing in fasting, and he fasted throughout a year. And the Prophet said, no, he should stop. He should fast the ones that are recommended. Because fasting is good. You fast throughout the whole year. This is too extreme. You have to strike a balance.
Yeah.
Now, with humanity, what did Islam say? Allah told us from the Quran, we should be kind to animals, kind to humanity. Wait, is it not Allah that created the Christians we are living with? Is it not Allah that created them? Is it not the same heart you have, they have? Is it not the same feelings you have, they have? Are you their creator? See, if you understand how human beings are created, there is a certain period, the ruh of Allah, the spirit of that person, there is a certain period of development. Allah releases the ruh to that person. Are you saying because this person is a Christian, Allah did not release ruh to that person? If Allah chooses that He will give this person soul and give this person life, then who are you to discriminate? Who are you to honor life? Who are you to condemn that person simply because the person does not have the same faith with you? Who are you? The one they told you, have you done it? Read Quran, have you read it? Do charity, have you done it? Go to graves and pray for the people, clear the grass, have you done it? How many people have you given food this morning? How many people have you done this for? Tell me. So why are you now going to the extreme? If you don't cover your face, niqab is good. No doubt. Niqab is good. I'm not saying that. But why must you say, oh, if you don't wear niqab, this will... No. You see, that's what Islam is in between. So as a human being, you need to strike in between with people. Somebody is a Christian. You relate with them with justice. Didn't the Quran tell you to relate with them with justice? Didn't the Quran tell you so? Didn't the Prophet relate with the Jews and the Christians on a platform of justice and mercy? So who are you? Who are you? Simply because you find yourself in a comfort zone, then you begin to make people feel bad. Why? Subhanallah, you are a Muslim. See, people accept Islam not because of what you're telling them from your scriptures. I'm telling you, not because of what you're telling them. Oh, Allah is one, Prophet Muhammad is... No.
Your behavior.
People look at you.
Yeah.
Your character. I always tell you, I always tell people that your character first. Character sells. I'm a sales rep. If people buy emotions, they don't buy products. They don't buy your Quran you're talking about. They don't care. They've heard it before. They don't care.
So they blackmail and destroy Islam in their community.
So wait, let me ask you this question. what will happen if you're kind to a Christian, if you give them food, or you guys share, commonalities, you share mutual feelings of understanding that bring progress to the community. What will happen? Tell me. What will happen if you see
Brother, mute
somebody who
yourself
doesn't
on
have the same
Facebook.
faith
Mute
with you?
yourself.
What will
Facebook,
happen
mute
to you
yourself.
if someone
Because
that
noise
doesn't
is
have the same
coming.
faith with you, you are kind to that person for the sake of Allah, not for the sake of anything, for the sake of Allah? What will happen? Haven't you read in Hadith where it said somebody made paradise by simply giving an animal water? Haven't you read? So why can't you be kind? So why are you so extreme? Because it's easy for you does not mean it should be easy for everybody. Are you my creator? I met a brother, he said he can't pray. I said, well, no problem. You understand? If you can't pray, no problem. Take your time, learn. So long you're living in this, see, if somebody cannot do it, and the person has that iman, that faith, know the person is trying. You understand? They are trying. It's not easy. If Allah's made Salat easy for you, pray for other people to make it easy for them. I have met a situation whereby some people will not even come close because my trouser is not up. Because you're not keeping beard. We know it's good. If it is easy for you, then why not make it easy for the next person? So why must you discriminate people simply because they can't do what you're doing? The one they've told you, have you done it? You haven't. You haven't done them. How many people's children have you raised? How many widows in our society have you helped? How many souls have you touched? On the day of judgment, your balancing, your judgment will be between you and humanity. How you treat human being. If you treat human being unjustly on that day of judgment, you will pay for it. And you will pay with your good deeds. So why can't you be kind? So what stops you from being kind to a human being? What stops you from, the prophet said, smiling is a charity. So why can't you smile to people? People are being depressed. And the prophet said, smiling is a charity. So why can't you walk up to people and smile? Smile for them. Smile to them. Give them kind words. Why can't you do that? Must they see you as someone who is so extreme? Must they see you as someone they cannot talk to? Must they see you as someone that if you go to him now, he will say, I did not have beard. I'm not a good reciter of the Quran. I cannot be in their class. So why must you put yourself in such positions? You understand? So let's be kind. Let's be flexible within the context of the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet. Flexibility. Flexibility is what we're talking about.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alpha Dauda.
Can you speak for 3 minutes? Please
Alpha
time
Dauda.
yourself. Oh.
I want to take him up. Because
Yes, sir.
hello, salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Salam.
Alpha Dauda, from the video Sister Karimat posted this morning, how will you compare the position of that lady with her own dressing with some of this how am I going to call them? I said jihadist fundamentalists that they believe in hadith. Is it the same thing with all the other hadiths? Because I know some hadith faithful are not even covering their faces. When she covered her face, is it the same thing? So I just want you to react because I've noticed that you spoke about three hadith areas which you have spoken about this morning. So how I want some explanation on that. What's your position on that video this morning?
My problem here is flexibility and then condemnation of other people simply because they are not doing what you are doing. That's my issue. If you can wear a niqab, fine. If another sister cannot wear a niqab, do not condemn that sister because she's still within the rights of Islam. The way Madam Chika is dressed is still within the confines of Islam. Is she showing her boobs? No. Is she showing below? No. She's within the context of Islam.
Okay.
Flexibility.
Can I just answer that, please?
You understand?
Okay.
Flexibility.
Okay.
So because you can wear niqab, my sister cannot wear niqab. She's not a Muslim. No. I don't want that.
Okay,
Allow people that flexibility.
I understand. Please let Alhaji Abu react to. Please go ahead. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
You know this thing about dressing. Islam already defined it as being modest. Okay. And Islam wasn't talking about women. Islam was also talking about male. Okay. Modesty. That is what it meant. Okay. People are of different shapes and sizes. A woman can decide to wear niqab from head, cover, only her eyes will be seen, but you will still see that she has a bumpy structure. What do you want to say about that? This is the creation of Allah. She can do her best by being modest. It is all up to you with your corrupt mind to see what is not right there.
Exactly.
That is your problem. You will go and answer for that.
Exactly.
Modesty is already defined. There are some ways men dress that women get embarrassed to. It's not only about women. It's about being modest. It's about being modest. Some men will dress, maybe they open their chest. There's a lady there who is feeling, oh, this guy has hair on his chest too. I like this kind of man, all the kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, it's about being modest. How modest can you be? How non-observant can you be? Because the moment you see people looking at you, it only seems like you have gone over being modest. And the same way you wear a niqab from head to toe and enter some places, you will make everybody in that location begin to look at you. And that has already infringed on their sense of modesty. This is just the truth. You can wear niqab for as long as you want, but there are some certain places that wearing niqab to might feel really embarrassing for the people around. Then you will be left with your intentions. If your intention is sincerely for the sake of Allah, walillahi alhamdu. If otherwise, just know that He will also answer for that. Okay. If you watch that video, this morning I've seen a video. If I've seen a video of I think the Tijaniya group in Kwara State dancing lustfully. How do we compare such dances with that lady? This person is trying to make exactly condemnation of. Exactly. So you see, basically, the whole idea about understanding Islam lies with the Quran. Some people, I'm sure, I've not seen that video you are talking about, but I am sure that maybe they were celebrating the Maulud. Yes, I think something like that. Yes, they were celebrating Maulud, and they decided to go overboard. Yeah. Basically, Islam clearly defines the things that are halal for you, the things that you can do, and the things that you shouldn't do. The moment you begin to indulge in the things that Islam did not prescribe for you to do, there's every tendency that you're going to go off board. The Prophet ﷺ never celebrated his birthday. He never did. They never had any gathering. So that tells you that Islam does not have a definition of that particular event. So creating the event will entail that you have to be conscious of not infringing on any of the rights of Muslims, just like the Quran has stipulated. So a lot of times, the moment you begin to innovate, that is when you begin to go overboard. Islam is in between, just like the brother said. Islam is striking a balance in your way of living.
Yeah.
Islam is striking a balance.
Yeah.
Some of us are now guilty of this issue of bedding you are talking about now. Believing or holding on to one hadith who brought this said that we have to celebrate birthday because it's the 365 days program, and once in a 365 days program you have cause to celebrate that you are still alive. So it is you have said it earlier that the major problem is the hadith, and that is where I'm bringing you back to this issue of woman. This video Madam Karima sent this morning, that most of these people are this base oriented people. Exactly. And they want to force their own on you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I let me say something.
Yes.
Let me say something. Before I even, please, can you help me mute your side? Just mute for like 1 minute. Who is giving me noise? I'm getting noise. Okay, hold on. Let me find who's giving me noise. Okay. Before I became a Muslim, before I even became a Muslim, um, I don't like celebrating, like calling party, or doing celebration of birthday. And even when my children were growing up, I don't buy cake, I don't cut cake. But at a point, my children went to school in Ijebuode, and they came back and they started party. They started doing a birthday, buy mommy buy cake. For me, I don't mark it. I can give them money to go and buy the cake, but it is not my turn for people to gather me and they keep dancing. The only party I've had in my life is maybe when my children are getting married, people gather around me. And me, as I sit here, my birthday is not something I don't feel like celebrating it, but I don't attribute it to any religious thing. It's just that I feel I don't want people around me spraying me money. I don't want people dancing around me because I'm not attributing religion to it. I feel there's a lot of people that after that birthday, they fall sick. People are coming to you, spraying you money, touching you anyhow. People that has no access to you will have access to you. You expose yourself to a lot of danger celebrating birthday. So I don't attribute, before I became a Muslim, I will soon turn 60 years. I don't want party. I can come out on social media here and tell you, say, today is my birthday, but you see, you can never see people gather me. Dancing, drinking, for what? For even being in Nigeria, coming out from Nigeria, a place that children are hungry. What are you celebrating? I'm not putting religion inside this. Why are you dancing? Why are people drinking the day you were born? Can you look back and tell me what you have done in your life to celebrate that you were born on this earth? So please, I don't want to attribute whether prophet do it or whether prophet doesn't do it. But for me, this is the way I feel about it.
That's candid. That's candid. Very, very fair enough. And basically, a lot of people do not understand the fact that their intentions towards anything that they do is what really matters. That is everything that matters. You see how you just explained yourself, how you feel about the people around you? Some people might decide to say they want to cook food on that day and take to the motherless baby home or stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is an intention which is good. This is an intention that is good. But anything that doesn't have a clear definition from the Quran turns out to be definitely something that will take you overboard.
Yeah.
That is just basically what I was trying to stress.
Yeah.
So with regards to the videos that come from anywhere, basically it's just their intention. That's just what they're doing. But we can't judge them, and that cannot define Islam. Because Islam is what is in the Quran, and it's what we have read, we have seen, we are sure about. Quran is the only book that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised to preserve. He said he will preserve it. He will preserve the Quran.
And
that is
Abu, do you know why I brought these two videos together? That sister was saying, if you don't dress like this, you will not make heaven. If you are not dressing like this, you go online and you are twerking, you will not make heaven. Those that are twerking, I don't judge them. But I brought people that look like her.
Yeah.
I went, because I live on this internet. I live online here. I went because her video has been coming to my platform, and you see, until I stumble, I went to the internet to search to get people that dress like her and look like her and even do the most dangerous twerking. Because what those people are doing there was the most, even the Christians never twerk like that.
You see?
You have not let people
Madam Chika.
Yeah.
No. That
You have not let people dancing though. They can swag.
Madam Chika.
Yeah.
That will not tell you something that
Madam Katy.
Abu is saying.
Yeah.
Abu is saying it is the intention that matters.
Yeah.
So the narrative would have been, please your Lord with modest dressing, not giving a defined dressing, because the same way she dressed, other people are dressing the same way and they are twerking.
Instead of this
So the
woman,
intention
instead of
matters.
this woman to use her platform, that energy, and talk about the destitute and the marginalized, she, instead of her to use her platform to project something that will benefit humanity, and she will preach like this. After that, people were throwing it inside my inbox. Why are you showing me that kind of a thing? Have you seen me, or do I look like you that one day I will be like that? You that are sending it to me also
They
are
just
not
believe
using
that your
yourself.
platform will expose them, will bring them up. That's all.
Yeah.
There is one sister I follow on TikTok. I think her name is Coach
Yeah.
Ade. Is it Coach Ade something?
Yeah.
The sister also wear niqab. But majority of her followers are Christians. Why are they major? One, the way she presents situations, real life situations, Islamic teaching.
Hold on, Dauda is talking.
You love it.
Oh, Dauda, you finished? Okay, Oni, can you unmute yourself? Why is everybody muted now? Good, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear you?
Okay, morning, Good. God, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Good morning to you all.
Morning. Speak louder because I have some people on Facebook and YouTube.
Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam. Mommy, God will bless you. God will bless you. A lot of people are watching you, and you have touched a lot of people's hearts because for the past few years that I start learning about Islam and I finally become a Muslim. I have never heard a story of where someone read Hadith and become a Muslim. And I thank God for my life that I did not start reading Hadith because a lot of bunch of shit in that Hadith that you will never believe that the Prophet did is full of that Hadith.
Yeah.
So I don't know why some Muslims are still holding on to it or they are not reading it.
They
And they are
don't read.
forcing people, the most annoying part of it is that they are forcing people to believe in it.
They don't read.
Let me
How does
quickly
it?
Sister, go. Let me quickly, please, a second. You see, why they are doing it is because they are getting Western support. It's not the issue is not today. The issue is dated back into the maybe late 40s, early 50s. They are getting support from the Western government to continue to deride that religion through like this, and that's all.
Exactly. That a deliberate act of blackmailing Islam.
Yes, now that is it. That is it. Very true.
They are now. I don't know. Like they are now making people look as if you don't believe in Hadith, you are not a Muslim. And a lot of books have been mentioned in the Quran because I read Quran from cover to cover. I find out that 5 books were mentioned in the Quran, but Hadith was never there. God never talks about Hadith. So why do you have to force people to believe in a book, in a story?
They are coming with
and
intimidation, telling you if you don't believe in Hadith, you are not a Muslim. Tell me, give me a verse of Hadith in Quran. Elenos.
So you now went ahead, you disobey him, you wrote those books, and you are forcing people to believe.
Give me the verse.
So my own,
Would have mentioned Hadith the way it's written because it's an Arab language. Give me the verse.
By enemy of Islam.
Elenos.
Because I found out a lot of pages. Last week I found out this one that Prophet Muhammad ordered his companion to kill, to pay people who refuse to pay their zakat. So why do Muslims hold on to those such book and forcing people to believe on the same book? I mean, I don't believe so. Prophet Muhammad will do such like that. So I have told you what happened.
We have told you what happened. It's not story of today.
Let's hear from God, don't go, please. Let's hear Clearface has been raising hand on Facebook.
Yes.
Just take 2 minutes.
Good. Please listen to this my submission, like 2 minutes, very well. You know,
Yes,
all the scriptures that was given to all early prophets, they were Allah to the person the scripture was given to. Sabura, Injil, Torah, and Al-Quran. So I want to debunk a story now that Quran was written in animal skin, some lost. I want to debunk it now with Quran verses. So that we understand who wrote Quran for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and how Quran was when Prophet Muhammad was using it. So let me check only two scriptures, because if I want to check all, I will talk for like 10 minutes and there's no time. Let's check Torah, which is Taurata, first, and Quran. Go to Surah Al-Araf, Quran 7, from 140 to 145, where Allah invited Moses, gave him an appointment to a place. When Moses reached there, he heard Allah's voice and requested to see Allah with his two eyes. But Allah said, you can't see me. Oh yeah, turn. Look at that mountain. If that mountain still remain, you will see Allah. And the mountain crumbled into dust. And Prophet Musa fainted. As he regained his consciousness, he sought refuge in Allah and asked for forgiveness. And Allah wrote, here the statement, wrote on a written object, scripture for Prophet Musa, and he took it to his people. So that is how Torah was given. So let's now share Quran, because Quran now, in some hadiths, they let us believe that the compilation of Quran was different places. No. Let's go to Surah Al-Waqiah, Quran 56, from 77 to 80.
Hope you are taking hope you are writing down.
Indeed, it is a noble Quran. Fi kitabin makinun, in a book well protected. It is a noble Quran in a book well protected. If you now go to 80, the 80 now say that a revelation from Lord of the world. That means all what's in that book was revelation of Allah. Then if you go to Surah Al-Buruj again, Quran 85, read from 20 to 22. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bal huwa Quranun Majid. But this is an honored Quran, Filawin Mu'afus, in a preserved written object. This is an honored Quran in a preserved written object. And if you go to Surah Al-Hijr, Quran 15 verse 9, it says, indeed, it is we who sent down the Quran, and indeed we will be its guardian. We sent the Quran in what? In the book. Those words that I quoted earlier. So then, which period Allah sent Quran onto earth? Because that day was a special day. That's why Allah gave us that. Anybody who witnessed that day, you are blessed. It's like you are a new baby. That is Quran 97 verse 1. It's not another Rahim. Inna anzalina fi laylatil qadri. Quran was sent on that night. So I categorically disclaim that story from Hadith now with Quran verses that Quran was written. Quran was given to Prophet Muhammad, written already 100%. So my claim now is, are you telling us to abandon what was written by Allah to now endorse what was written by mankind? That's my question.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
All right. Good. Just take 1 minute, finish your submission. Then Abdulaziz will come in.
Okay, ma. So, as a Muslim, this I'm a year plus now as a Muslim.
You said what?
I find out that as a Muslim in Quran is past tense, the present, and the future. That is what the book contains. That the Quran. So if you are a Muslim and you don't know this, Because if Quran contains the future, does it mean that God forget to inform us that He's going to bring another book, which is Hadith, that you follow? And if you're a Muslim and you believe that the Quran is not complete, that is the reason you believe in the Hadith. You are making it look as if Quran is not complete. That you need another source to believe the Quran. So make it make sense. Quran does not complete in your own side, or you need another thing. Like if you are a Muslim and you believe that you still need a different source to believe in that Quran, for Quran to be complete in your own side, is the same feelings that the Christians feel like the God, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit are one, because God is not enough for them.
Exactly.
So I don't know what they are thinking. And for the fact that they will see people, the revert, especially when you are a Muslim, they will see that you don't have any sense. You are not equals to the tax, or you don't know what you are saying.
Exactly. It's so annoying.
God the Creator is not enough for them. That's why they printed the picture of Powell and placed the picture of Powell. That will not do them. They start molding the image of Mary because they want plenty God. They want plenty God.
Exactly. So, if my sister, you just said everything. You just completely said everything. May Allah reward you. And you know what?
Quran is not enough for these Muslims and the Christians. God is not enough for them. They want to. They add the Holy Spirit.
You know something that is happening
Evil
today?
generation, evil people.
The Muslims who are reverts are now turning out to be the people who understand the Quran even better. And you know why? They did not grow up in that congested situation of having the hadiths to contradict their learning of the Quran. If you are a child and you read the Quran and they tell you a law from the hadiths, you will grow up in that manner. It only takes the grace of God for you to understand that you need the Quran alone to be able to get a straight and perfect life. That's just it. So because the reverts are now holding on to the Quran, it's now turning to those who lived all their lives knowing that the Quran and the Hadiths were moving hand to hand, which is totally wrong. There's nowhere in the Quran that the mention of the Hadith was made. Are you trying to tell me that the Quran is falling short of some information that we should know?
Yeah.
Of course no. God has said He has sent down everything, a total way of life for us in the Quran. So to come and say that there is something that is not there that we want you to know from, unfortunately, today in the present world that we live, over 90% of the laws of Islam come from the Hadiths.
Yeah.
They come from the Hadiths.
Yeah.
Over 90%.
In fact, the people,
Wallahi.
the Christians that came here initially when I reverted to Islam told me that Quran is not Islam, that is Hadith, that is Islam.
You can imagine. Though I agree to a great extent with the brother who was Kainde, who was talking about the Western infiltration. Yes, I agree. There is that. But that is not enough reason to say that, because we don't read.
Yeah.
If we don't read, how will we know?
Yeah.
Wait and see now when they're doing good things.
Abdul Aziz, can you unmute yourself?
You will not see them.
Hold on. Abdul Aziz, can you unmute yourself? Please just take 2 minutes. Abdul Aziz.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please just take 2 minutes because I have a lot of people that give me flower and they are down. I can't take them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me talk right?
Yes.
You want me to talk right?
Yes.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All of you.
Walaikum salam.
Thank you, ma'am, for this chance. Long time I'm trying to get in, but I didn't get a chance. I'm just, maybe I can talk only 1 or 2 minutes only.
Yeah,
because I have a lot of.
No, just take 2 minutes because I have a lot of other people. Just take 2 minutes.
Yeah, ma'am. Just want to add something or to refute something. For my sister, God, that she said that the Quran and Hadith, they are not incompatible. They are different.
Yes.
And we should not follow.
Not
Hadith.
only her, all of us on this platform has the same mindset. Not only her, not only good, me, everybody. We have the same mindset.
Okay. I just want to add something. Okay? Yes, there is many hadiths that are not right, they are wrong.
Yeah, can you put yourself on? Can you hold on? Can you come on video and show us the one you are reading? Come on video and show us the one you are reading.
Okay, I will do it.
Yeah, come
Yes,
on
I will
video.
do it, madam.
Yeah, come on video. Show us the one you are reading.
I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. Can you show us the
Okay.
hadith you are reading? Can you show us your hadith?
In my mind.
In your mind?
Yes.
How can you say your hadith is in your mind? Can you show?
Read the books, I can give you books of hadith and the books of everything. Just only I want to add
Hold on. I want you to come on this platform now. Bring the hadith, the one you are reading.
Okay.
Show us. Say this is the authentic one. Show us. How many authentic do you have? How many authentic do you have?
Okay, Madam, we have Sahih Bukhari.
Yeah.
We have Sahih Muslim.
Yeah.
Sahih Bukhari.
Yeah.
Sahih Muslim.
Yes.
Those two books, they are very, very comfortable. They are very strong.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, please. I want you to go and get me Sahid Muslim. Let me give you a quote. Please, can you go to your chef, get me Sahid Muslim? I will give you a quote to read from us. Yeah. Get your Sahid Muslim.
Okay.
We wait for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, otherwise, just take 1 minute because he's coming back now. Otherwise, take only 1 minute, please.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters.
Alaikum salam.
I greet you, madam.
Yeah.
People, they don't understand how Almighty Allah operates. It's like somebody that you have company and you tell the people that want to work with you, you give them a ledger that they should follow these rules and these rules if you want to work in my company. But sometimes people that do not follow the rules, they go beyond the rules and do their own program to disqualify themselves from the company. You understand? That's the same thing with Almighty Allah that have this land, the earth, everything that we are living. Allah have given us all His book to guide us how to live, to gain this life and hereafter, to survive.
The man went away again. Why did this man went away? The man dropped.
He can still come back.
I'm suspecting he will come back, so you can add him back.
Okay.
However,
this life, Allah have given us something that will guide us, to let us know that we are free to live on this land without anybody controlling us, to fight for our right, to know our right. But when we don't follow the right path of life, like following the Quran, the Injil, the Torah, the Sabur, we continue to fail in this life. We follow what human being is written. Because human beings, they come to this life to mislead us, to let them follow their own rules so that we can be controlled. But if we try to stop and see the truth about life and follow the right path, we continue to see truth about Almighty Allah. Just the same thing how all these white men creating their own office. That's the same thing Almighty Allah created this world too. When you have office, if somebody is not follow the rules of the office, you sack the person. Like this platform, if somebody not follow the rules of Chika Katy, she will drop you. That's the same thing with Almighty Allah. If you don't follow the rules of Almighty Allah, Allah will leave you alone. If you don't follow your God Almighty that creates you, because all these people that do all this book, they never do anything. You plant something, it grow, and you grow to eat. It give you rain, it give you sun, it give you breathing, it give you energy that you used to breathe every day. Go to hospital, many people, they cannot breathe again, they use oxygen to breathe. You cannot even imagine that there's somebody there that is guiding you, and he sent messenger to you because you don't see him, and he sent messenger to you to represent him, to let you know that he's not living alone, he's with you. There are some people that want to mislead you. Follow the rules of all my messengers so that you can be guided in this life.
Yeah, thank you.
So that they will not use you.
Thank you.
They will not use your family.
Thank you.
Just read the book. Nobody is collecting any money from you.
Yeah.
Just go by yourself. Use your money to buy it and have knowledge about it.
Yeah.
And you can be guided.
Clear face.
But we
Clear
continue
face.
to go to the failures
Clear face.
way.
I'm going to drop you. Come
May
back again. I'm
Almighty
going to
Allah
close
continue to
because this
guide us to see
algorithm.
the
Maybe they
truth
have.
about
You know we are.
ourselves,
Hold
so
on, Ade.
that we can
Ade,
discover
hold on.
ourselves
Ade,
this
hold
life
on.
and hereafter.
Are you there? Hear
Thank you,
me?
Madam.
Okay,
That's my
I'm
own
going.
submission
Yes,
this morning.
I'm going to close this. I'll come back immediately because the algorithm dropped. You know, we are talking about this hadith thing, and all of them will be at the backup. Those are people reporting and talking. So I'm going to drop it. I'll come back now again. Come back again in the next 1 minute.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Let me hear from Sister Kudirat. Good morning. Sister Kudirat. Okay, Ellen.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam, my sister.
May the blessings of Allah be with every one of us. I love all the submissions on this platform this morning. May Allah continue to guide us
Amen.
and protect us.
Amen.
What I wanted to ask this man that just left,
Yeah.
these people didn't have it,
Yeah.
is that they should go and read and delete all those nonsense in their hadith, because the books that they are reading, if they should devote their time in reading the Quran,
He ran away. Sister
This
Kudirat,
one
this
will be
man
better.
practically ran away because this man cannot even defend the hadith
because this
practically.
one will be better than this. All these people reading hadith, you know that all this pie that is in hadith is from the Bible, or
From
they
the
copy
Bible. Yes.
That is why some people, some Christians that don't read Quran, they will say the Muslims copy the Quran. You know, most of them, they read hadith.
Yeah.
All this pie from Deuteronomy is in
Numbers.
the hadith.
Yeah.
That
Leviticus.
is why we see them going. I was in a platform. That boy was a Christian. So he now asked that person present. He said, he is a Christian. He has not reverted yet, but he's reading the Quran. Why is it that you Muslims, that is how he said, why is it that you Muslims that have the authentic Quran in your hand, you don't read it, you prefer reading hadith? Is hadith different from Bible? That was the question he asked. He said, is hadith different from Bible?
He ran away now.
So the man now said, it's different. Hadith is the word of Almighty Allah. Is the word of the prophet. So this man now was asking him, he said, what is the difference between the Quran and the Hadith? He said Hadith is from the prophet, while Quran is from Almighty. So he now quoted that verse that we quoted yesterday, that Aisha said, when they asked Aisha, who is the prophet, he said the prophet is the Quran.
Exactly.
Christian, no, he said he will soon revert, but he has started reading the Quran, that the Quran makes sense.
Exactly.
That you Muslims, if you want more people to revert to Islam, go and discard those nonsense in the hadith.
Yes.
That was what this boy said. He said, go and discard all those nonsense. There are nonsense things that when you sit down and reason, you will know that this one is nonsense.
Yeah.
So that is my own submission, that all these people reading hadith, dress well, wear hijab, do this. We have so many problems that is facing us. Al-Majirens are roaming about. Nobody is talking about that. But people will just come out and say, go and wear that long hijab. I'm a born Muslim. I don't wear long hijab out, except if I want to pray. My own normal hijab is just to cover my head. But those long ones, I don't wear it. Because people are wearing those long ones to commit atrocities, especially when you go to the north. People will wear long hijab. If they may not even be Muslim, they go to the market and steal. And you know this Hausa men will not like to touch women. They say, they will tell them, but they will not be able to touch them because they are wearing hijab. So why should people attach Islam to wearing of hijab alone? That is my own concern. Why should they? Because so many Christians are wearing hijab now. But when you see people in hijab, they will say that person is a Muslim.
Showing coverage, telling me about
It's wrong. That notion should be cancelled. That is my submission. May Allah continue to guide us and protect everyone.
Thank you, my sister. Ancestor. Let me hear from Ancestor. I want this guy to come up again. Where is this guy?
He won't come back.
Because you see, even them themselves, I say come because he thought I don't read. Come and
Yes.
face. He thought I don't read. Let me give you quote and you read it for me. He ran away. Why would you run away?
Yes.
Why would you run away? Why are you run? Why didn't they pursue you? But Abinaziz, you came late, you. But Abinaziz came late today. Why didn't they pursue you? Ancestor, please, can we hear from you?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum salam. Ancestor, can we hear from you? Ancestor, can we hear from you? Ancestor, can you take 2 minutes? Ancestor's voice. Ancestor's voice. Ancestor, we are talking to you. Can we hear from you? Okay, maybe Ancestor doesn't know what to tell us. Okay, Ancestor. Okay. Brother Binaziz, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. The reason why I came late this morning is because of the we have a lot of wind here, and it's very high.
Yeah, something I noticed the wind was blowing my window this yeah.
Thank you very much. I think I came in hearing discussing about the hijab and
yes. Muslim, did you check my video this morning?
No, I haven't.
Okay, because that will have give you the insight. There's one Muslim lady that she always make her video telling people to dress like her. If they don't dress like her, they will not make heaven. And this morning I brought those, and she's talking about those that dress that don't dress like her, and they are twerking, that they are not going to make Jannah. So I now went and brought video of those that are twerking and those that dress like her, and put her teaching, and put those that are twerking for the whole world to see. You understand? For the whole world to see the kind of representation the Muslims are doing on social media. You know, and I watched a lot of video that points to, like, if you are not a Muslim, before you can say this is the behavior of Muslims, go and cross-check that. Go and cross-check that with Quran. Because it's only Quran that can tell you the truth, what the Muslims are doing. Because I noticed that some Muslims that are making so much noise on social media are not following the Quran. They are not following the word of Allah. They are following the Bible.
Thank you very much. You see, when we said go and research about Islam, they will refuse. But whatever they are hearing from their the scholars, they believe that is the right, and it is not. Some people are thinking, they are just thinking by themselves, and then this thing can help me and can suit me and then can make me famous. They just brought it to Islam, which is not. That the Prophet said it. Whoever innovates something in Islam is going to bear it in the day of Yom Al-Qiyamah, if it is not part of those things that Allah has sent down that He should deliver to the mankind. You see, if you check Quran very well, Quran is talking about hijab. Is that hijab? Does it mean that it's talking about the one veil that women are using? No, it's not talking about the veils that women are using. Hijab is like something that covers something. So when Allah is talking in the Quran, you can see He's using hijab, but not the veil that women are using. So they will now come out with a lot of things that contradict the Quran, which is the guidance for the mankind. They will now be bringing all those kind of things, and they'll be saying this is what is happening. This is what is happening. No, it is not what is happening.
Yeah.
Islam came to not to abolish people's culture. Islam came to support people's culture.
Yeah.
And not the culture that against the humanity.
Yeah.
There are cultures that against humanity, that Islam came to abolish it.
Yeah.
But our own culture that goes in line with the Quran, Quran came to support it.
Yeah. Brother Abinaziz, please, I want you to give me just 1 or 2 minutes.
All right.
There is one sister they call Caroline. She's part of the platform on Facebook that I want to address her right now. She said, must you mention the Bible? What is our business with hijab? Listen, Sister Caroline, you are just coming. Go and check all my. I made today. I duetted 4 videos, 8 videos. Go and check my platform. You understand? All the unaliving people, looking for people's trouble, chasing people out of their home, turning people to slave, forcing people to be a Muslim. All of this instruction came from the Bible. That is what I'm talking about. All of this instruction did not come from Quran. I cited Quran chapter 2, verse 190, and Quran chapter 2, verse 191, that says, fight those that fight you only and do not exceed limit. Chase them out of where they chase you out of. All the buying, suffocate them, unalive them, make them slave, cut them off. All of these are coming from the Bible, which if you continue talking, I will get you. And I want you to go and read Deuteronomy 20, 10 to 18. And you go and read Leviticus 25, 44 to 46. And you go and read Luke 19:27. You see, let me tell you something. All these things, I became a Muslim. Even Sister Caroline, I'm begging you to read Quran and see what I saw. I became a Muslim. Now notice that the Muslims that are showcasing and making so much noise on social media, that 99% of them don't follow Quran. They don't read Quran. These guys are complete Christians because they import whatever they are doing from the Bible. So, Binaziz, please go on.
You can see when you go to the Islamic country, the core Islamic country. Let me just say it. Out of 100% of the women there, hardly you will see the woman that wore their clothes, covered themselves from A to Z, that will remain only their eyeball. No, at least 70% of women in the core Arabic country wore their dresses to the wrist only. So you now come to us, you have to cover yourself from A to Z. Even when Allah is talking to the prophet about his wife, he talks about to the prophet that, oh prophet, mandate it for your wife that they should cover themselves, because people. The reason why this thing came down to the prophet that, oh prophet, because people came to visit Prophet Muhammad time without number every day. And they are coming to asking questions every day. So because people are gaining access into his house, now Allah now ordained him that you should tell your wife to cover themselves, because they don't want them to be seeing the prophet's wife anyhow. Yeah. Now you brought it to this is a culture of other people. Even in the Arabian land before, they are not wearing that clothes. That cloth came from Asia. That cloth came from Asia. One of the scholars came to from Asia down to the Arabian land, and that scholar, when he came there, these are the part of their dresses in their country. Around that, then it wasn't the country has not been named then. So they came around from Pakistan like that, and they came to the Arabian land. When they came there, he was one of the lecturers there then. When the man came there, he's now become the leader of Islam that very time, because they know he's a knowledgeable person and he's a lecturer. Then he became Islamic leaders around their society. Then this man, now the wife is dressing that way. Now people are now saying the wife that, oh, this is our scholar, is a knowledgeable person, is a righteous person. Then he's now ordering people to be wearing the same dress the wife belongs to him is wearing. That came about that kind of dress. Let people should go and research about those things. How will you come and tell me that our own attires, our own kind of dress, our own cultural dress, that our mother dress Hiro and Buba, and you will now be telling me it does not belong to God? Who told you that? Our mothers even covering themselves more than even themselves, because when they wear their Hiro and Buba, you will see the Hiro going down from their ankle, and then you will see the Buba in their wrist, and they will cover themselves with big one. Are they not covering themselves well? So people don't go and misguide people. Islam did not come to come and abolish the culture of ours. Islam came to support our culture. Only the culture that go against the humanity, that is the only culture Islam came to abolish. Let us stop all this kind of misleading people, misguiding. You guide people according to the Quran. Stop guiding people according to your own mind. By guiding people according to your own mind, you will meet God, and the day of Yom Kippur, you are coming to come and make accountability. The best way every one of us has to live our life is by guidance of Al-Quran Kareem. But whenever we are living in this life, make sure you remember, if you talk one thing, remember when you will bear that thing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the day of Yom Al-Qiyamah. Try in as much as possible before you talk, go to the Quran, get the fact there, and come and use it to speak to people. When you refuse and you listen to one scholar, or you go and read one scholar's book, and they are not using it to talk, who authenticate those kind of scholars' book? That is what we are asking you. Who authenticate all those scholars? Who authenticate them? That you should read their books and be using it for people. Are they the prophet? Who are those people for scholars? After this, that's why Allah said it. Called Prophet Muhammad Atim Nabiyin. These are the seal of the prophet. And Islam is completed in the era of the prophet. Why are you bringing new innovations? These are the reasons why we are asking you. And people, when we tell the people, stop all this kind of thing, they will say that you never did well and you never learned well. What did you want me to learn when you are listening to your own scholar? And you want me to go astray? You want us to go astray with you? We are
the brother is back, please. Brother Abdul Azik is back.
I brought him up.
All right.
Okay, but
whoever want to be a Muslim, you must have brain. That is what the Prophet told us. That if you don't have your brain, people will mislead you by not having your brain. So please, everyone, think by yourself. Don't let anybody put you in trouble in this life. Don't let anybody mandate you by doing something that one scholar just innovate by themselves so that we can be following him, we can be gaining follower. People are not fear of God. They don't know. They are not fear of God. Even most of the scholars today that they are preaching to us, make sure whatever they say, go back to the Quran and go and trace what they said. Don't leave them alone like that. Because you think that they are righteous people. Most of them are not righteous. There's no scholars I listen to. I will go back to the Quran and go and listen to what he said. Is it true or not? I will not just take it and start blowing it around for people. That is what most people are doing. You go around and blow what scholars said, but you never go and research about it. Go and research. Don't leave it like that.
okay.
Because someone is a big scholar, it doesn't mean that he's righteous. No. There are munafiqun among those scholars. There are mushrik among those scholars. It is not all people that you see, they are Muslims. They are Muslim by name, but they are not Muslim by call. That is why Allah said in the Quran, He will always quote it that Ya ayyuhal ladzina amanu. If you want to talk to those people who believe, and if you want to talk to the general, that is why you need to have your brain. Islam is not just dogmatic people. That somebody will not tell you something. You go around and start blowing it around with people. It's very bad. You are committing a big sin. And that sin will not go off you in the day of Yom Kippur.
Yeah, brother Bin Aziz, can you come on video? Because this brother that came back now, we want to do some education with him. Can you come on video? Abdul Razik, can you come on video also? Abdul Razik, can you come on video, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you have your Sahih. Walaikum salam. You have you have Sahih. Hold on. Okay. You have Sahih Muslim with you. Okay.
Yes.
Can you open
Sahih Muslim?
Yes. Hold on.
You can open. Madam, 1 second. Because I don't have two phones, I have only one phone. I have to go and bring another phone. This one. Second thing is, I will give you the very good proof. You can open and Google and make confirm. Okay?
I muted you. Abdul Razik, you are no more talking. Nobody hears you because I've muted your voice. Abdul Razik, I muted your voice. Please put on your video. Let me give you something to read for us. Okay.
Okay. Now
No. Please, hold on. I give you something to read. That's how we do. Okay. Can you open book Sahih Muslim, book 42, Hadith 7147. Please, can you open and read for
I don't
us?
have Muslim. I don't have book, madam. I don't have book. I'm always in phone.
Can you open for us Sahih?
I will give you the number of hadith. Just you confirm, because you are telling me that only Quran is guaranteed. No any.
Fuck you. see Muslims, see them.
I want
people
you
that
to,
are representing Islam.
Yes, man. Bring him back. I want to ask him a question. That question will not lie him immediately.
No. Let
me just give explanation to him in regards to those hadith he's talking about. Who is Buhari? Who is Muslim? Who is Gami Midi? Who are those scholars? Exactly. When did they come? Meet the prophet? Who are they? Don't even know him. They don't know the prophet. They only go and listen to story by story by story by story by story, and they compile their books and give it to us. Huh? There are some that are right and there are some that are wrong, completely wrong. Exactly, completely wrong. And it just takes common sense. Common sense. It takes just common sense to know. Now let me explain. Those hadith that they give to us, who authenticated, that is first. Secondly, are those verse of the Quran that said, Al-Yawma akmaltu lakum dinakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mata wa raditu lakum al-Islam dinan. Are they not working again? You see, hadith has contradicted those parts of Quran. Exactly. Because God said Islam is completed that time. That is what God said. He said Islam is completed. Why are you bringing new thing again? Yeah. Yes. Allah said, and today I have completed your deen for you. God said, I have finished my revelation with you.
I'm giving you
the guidance.
Because she
why are you bringing new guidance again?
I do this, I will do it.
Why? And even the prophet said, whoever wrote anything down, for me, he should go and erase it. And they asked Aisha, what is the character of the prophet? Because all this hadith, you are claiming it that is the character of the prophet. Now, when they ask Aisha, what is the character of the prophet? He replies to them that it is only Quran, the character of the prophet. And God said it in the Quran, I have sent down this book as a guidance for the whole mankind. Why? Why are you bringing new book again that is a guidance to us and is causing conflict in our community? And they don't think all these things, they are translated by those who are not Muslim. They translated it for us. Quran was translated. The first person that translated the Quran was an evangelist, a Christian evangelist that translated the Quran. Go and Google it, go and check it. Up to today, many things that have been put in their own personal language that will now contradict what the Quran is saying. Thank God, Alhamdulillah, Quran was not written by anybody to anybody. Quran was written in the Lahul Mahfuz. So Quran is preserved already. It's not the one that we are reading in this life. All this one you are seeing in this life is just a copy. But in Lahul Mahfuz, the Quran is there already. So nobody can change it. That is why Quran is being memorized. It's a memorized book. So if today everybody gathers together and they collect our Quran and sink into the ocean, I'm telling you, just give us 3 minutes, we will produce another Quran, same as the one in the Lahul Mahfuz. Now, bin Aziz, you know, Alhamdulillah, we're Muslims. Ala kulli hali. Alhamdulillah. You say, you know, the Quran finally just gives us everything that we need. And we should be thankful. I want to leave all of you down, and I want to say something. Let's be thankful to Allah. That's number one. Secondly, let's continue to seek for Allah's forgiveness.
If not beside I find Quran, I for be atheist.
If these two things you continue to do, to Alhamdulillah, you are at peace. Just day before yesterday, I want to bring you up to speed with one scenario that happened to me at home. I was seated in my living room and I asked my first son to go check our prepaid meter. And he came back and told me it was at so and so. And the first thing that came to my mind is the air that we breathe. How much are we paying for it? The air that we breathe, the life that we live, all of these things that we see on a daily basis, how much did we pay for it?
Yeah.
I woke up today, I said Masala, I came out, I drove, I'm out, I'm at work. All of it, who am I paying for it? I pay for one unit of electricity, 100 and something naira. Electricity is nowhere comparable to the air that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me to breathe. But just look at how difficult life can be. But we still do not go back to thank Allah. Subhanallah. We don't go back to thank Allah. We don't thank Him that we are here because of Him. We don't thank Him that He is testing us because He wants to strengthen our faith. Subhanallah. Please, I want to urge all of us to continue to hold on to the robe of Allah. And most importantly, try as much as you can to learn the language of Arabic. It will help you to understand the direct interpretation of the Quran. You will not wait for anybody to come and interpret it for you. Today, if you bring 3 different Qurans and you say you want to see the transliteration, or the translation rather, you will get to see different khutbah from all of them. You will get to see different tafsir from all of them. One adding a clause, the other one deleting the clause. But today, if you understand the language of Arabic, wallahi, it makes it easy for you. There are lots of verses that they are using to manipulate us, that if you truly understand the direct meaning, you see that there was no mention of such things in the verse.
Yeah.
May Allah make it easy.
And I want to say something, Bin Aziz, Abu, both those at the comment section and everybody that is listening. This Abdul Lazik came and he wants to give me verse. Instead of me, I asked him to bring it. I was the one that's supposed to give him verse to read for us. And he overshadowed, let me give you verse. Then give me verse of what? I want to give you verse, only 2 verse to read for me.
Exactly. You know, basically what he was he wanted to create an impression that in those books, there are some hadiths that are genuine and there are some that are not. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us to follow what we feel more comfortable with. He has given us the judgment, what we feel more comfortable with, and leave what we are not comfortable with.
Yeah.
This is straightforward. What you feel comfortable with, hold on to it. What you feel skeptical about, leave it.
Yeah.
Leave it. May Allah make it easy for everyone. Jumu'ah Mubarak. I want to take my leave now. Everybody, may Allah make it easy on all of us.
Thank you.
Salaam
Okay.
alaikum.
Okay, Bin Aziz.
You see, if you go to the Quran verse, when you go to the Quran, when you are reading Quran, you know, the word hijab was mentioned 7 times in the Quran. 7 times hijab was mentioned in the Quran. The first one was mentioned as cutting. The second one was mentioned as separation.
Yes.
And the third one was mentioned wall. And so, and mask and protection. That is what hijab means. For all that spoke Arabic very well, like myself now, I can speak Arabic back to back. So when you are talking about something that covers, the curtain of your room, you can call it hijab. When you are speaking, whosoever speak Fusa very well. When you are speaking into Fusa very well, not larger. When you are speaking Fusa, you can see that you can use curtain as hijab. The curtain of your room, you can call it hijab. When you want to make separation between two things and another, you want to make separation between one building and another, you can call it make hijab. When you want to cover your fence, from the back. You call it. You want to make a separation between one fence to another. It's called hijab. So people are now misusing it. How will you want to tell me that I should abolish my own culture that does not go against humanity? I should abolish it and take somebody's culture, the mode of dressing of somebody, and put it on myself. And now, look at what they are doing now. All those dresses we are wearing everywhere, they are now calling it, they are now calling us, the name that is bad, that it does not belong to us, that even we are not representing that name. Whosoever dressed like that now, they see him immediately, they recognize him. Not only in Nigeria, even all over the world.
Yeah.
Whenever you put on any dress that looks like those people, they call you the name that is it's not good. I don't want to call that name. They will call us that name of those people who are disturbing you all over the world. And go and check it from A to Z. Are we disturbing anybody all over the world? No. Go and check what happened in the history of mankind. The pie that people face in the history of mankind. Are they Muslims?
And the sister Caroline is a Muslim and is a Christian, and she's saying that in the entire Quran there is no hijab word.
There is hijab word is mentioned 7 times.
Okay, Caroline, Oya, can you show us? Can you prove to us, Caroline? Continue, Brother Binaziz. Please continue.
So those names they give to us doesn't belong to us. If you see where fighting is happening around the world today,
Caroline, you
look
need
at
to
those
start
places. Are those
reading
places the dominant of those places? Go to the people that they came to fight
to
them
get
there.
your comment right.
The dominant of those places where they are fighting them around the world, are they the one that go to their country to go and fight them, or they are the one coming to their country to fight them? Think by yourself. Let's think about it. You are calling these people, you are calling them the name that it does not belong to them, but did you remember that those people came direct from their country to come and fight them in their country? What are they looking for? We know what they are looking for. Any country that gains anything in this world that has mineral resources in this world, they will come there to come and destabilize that place and collect their destiny. And mostly, Allah has blessed our country, so-called Islamic country. Allah has blessed us because those prophets, far back prophets, has prayed for those people, that the dwellers of our own, the dwellers of the believers, everywhere they are living, there should be a mineral resources that will make them to be successful in life. Go and check Saudi Arabia is blessed with mineral resources. Check Iraq is blessed with mineral resources. Check all those countries, even most African countries.
But Abinaziz, hijab as a word, not interpretation. That's what the sister is saying. He said,
hijab is mentioned in the Quran. We can go and check it in Surah to Nur. It's in Surah to Nur.
Okay. Can you give us the verse to satisfy her curiosity?
Hijab is mentioned.
Can you give me the verse to give her?
Surah to Nur. That is Surah to 24, verse 30 to 31.
Okay. 30. Surah to Nur is what chapter?
24.
24. 24, 31, eh?
Yes. Where Allah is ordering the Muslim woman to cover themselves modestly.
Yeah, but what she's saying is that name, that word hijab is not mentioned.
It's mentioned 7 times in the Quran.
Okay.
So
not the interpretation. No, Binaziz. What she's saying
7 times.
Not what she's saying is as a word, hijab as a word, not as interpretation. Because
it's mentioned.
They are paying. Hold on. Let me get.
It's mentioned.
Quran, okay, Quran 24. 24.
But because you cannot read it. If you can read it in Arabic form, then you know that it's mentioned as hijab.
Okay. Sister Caroline, because you don't have Arabic Quran, hijab is mentioned in the Quran. And you see how Brother Binaziz explained what hijab is all about. He explained what hijab is all about. So keep listening. Brother Binaziz, continue.
Yeah. So for you to come and tell people to wear hijab, Allah made mention it directly to the people when to the believers that they should cover themselves modestly. Look at that top of your dress right now. The dress you are putting on that now is modestly.
Yeah.
That is what Allah ordered us to do. He said modestly.
Yeah.
Put your hijab modestly. Modestly means you put it that it will cover you, that you will not be how do you call it in this thing? Seducing the other gender. If you cover yourself like this, first of all, let's look at it. In Nigeria today, if you are going around the street, and there is a riot. If you see people dressing like the way you dress this morning like that, if the police are seeing them, they will just put them one side. They will not touch them. But all those ones that they dress, we can see their nails. Even together, we can see their pint. Some you will be seeing their breast. In our own culture, even showing out your breast is rubbish. Let's take it in our own culture. Is it not rubbish?
Yeah.
For a woman to put out his breast, side of his breast, you now put letter V outside in front of you.
I screenshotted one yesterday. I sent to my daughter. You know, this one, as she was eating, all her boobs was popping out. She was, honestly, I screenshotted it. I sent to my daughter. I said, look. I screenshotted one yesterday. Honestly.
So, those are the things that we are saying. In our culture, women cover themselves to the extent that they don't want other men to see what belongs to their men. The same thing in other countries as well. Even in the era of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, people are not dressing the way you are forcing people to dress today.
Yeah.
That is not the way they are dressing.
Yeah.
If you have any proof, come and prove it to us that this is the way they are dressing.
Yeah.
Go and check Arabs. Go and check their country. They dress up to their wrist like this, But now today you say you should cover everything, cover their leg completely.
Wicked people.
Why are you putting things that are not? Why are you abolishing people's culture when Islam came to support people's culture?
Yeah, false. They are forcing it because they are not reading Quran. They read Quran chapter 2 verse 256.
Against the humanity, that everybody know that this culture go against the humanity. That is the only culture that Islam said no. You have to remove it. The culture of buying the twins.
Buying twins.
Islam stop it.
Yeah.
The culture of making people slavery. Islam stop it.
Yeah.
And in the olden days, you can see we enslave ourselves. Even before if you want to marry in one family in the olden days, you have to go enslave them.
Yeah.
You have to go enslave to those families before you can become the righteous husband for their children.
Yeah.
And Islam came to stop it. Instead of that, we pay dowry.
Yeah.
Those are the things Islam brought to us. That no, you can't be using yourself as a slave. Instead of that, we replace you to dowry. Who are those that are composing all those things? They are bringing it to us. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to do this. You have to do that. And whenever we are telling them your hadith that you are reading to us is not good, they say, no, you don't know anything. Even as we are talking like this, they will be marking us down. They will say that we are the Quranist.
Yeah.
I believe it. I'm a Quranist. Alhamdulillah, I'm a Quranist. I follow the guidance that God has sent down to us, not concocted hadith of Buhari, Muslim, and others. No, they tried. But what they tried is that they have already put in something that does not belong to the that does not belong to the Islam. They are putting it there, and people are now using it to floor us whenever we are debating today, and we are not ashamed of it.
Bin Aziz, even the Sahih Muslims.
Let me tell you their plan. They put sweet something there for you to go for it, so that they know what you are doing. If you want to set trap for animal now, you have to put something that you know how to eat there, so that you can catch the animal.
And
let me tell you one thing about life. This life have been programmed about a group of people. They don't want you to see the truth about Almighty God that creates you, because they want to hear from you. They want to hear from you. They want to control you. They know if you know the Quran, you are going to be free.
Yeah.
Look at everywhere now. People are reading Quran. People are now free now.
Yeah.
People are fighting for their right now. People are now see themselves now. People started see themselves now. If you want to catch anything in life, you have to give him what you know how to eat. You now started doing your own behavior that you want to know. That's how life be. People set trap to catch somebody.
And even in those
don't praise them. They know what they are doing. All this at this store, don't praise them. They don't do nothing.
Even the hadith
you have to praise all your Almighty Allah that give you Quran to let you have freedom in life.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Even the hadith, the day of judgment, Allah might not hold the hadith as a name in contempt, because hadith is telling them that you should not write another book. And it's the same hadith that is misleading them. Hadith Sahih Muslim 746. Sahih Muslim book 42, hadith 7142. Is telling them the same thing, that they should focus on Quran. So I don't understand.
One thing they don't know is that when
good.
Allah is talking about the interpretation and meaning of that Surah to know.
Yeah.
When Allah is talking there, Allah said, "Tell the believers woman to lower their gaze from looking at forbidden things." Look at the word, the interpretation of it. Tell the believing woman to lower their gaze from forbidden things and protect their private part from illegal sexual act. You can see. And not to show off their adornment, except only that which appear to them. So look at what the Quran is telling us. It said, tell the people of the believers that they should lower their gaze from looking at forbidden things. What are the forbidden things? We know all the forbidden things in this life. The whole of the woman body is naked, and then for them to cover it, they have to cover those ones that attract human, that attract the other gender. Look at those dresses of today. You see their dress in the chest. You can see it how women dress, and you'll be seeing their breast. Breast that in the olden days, if you even slightly just see it, a woman will start crying. Now it's not more crying today. It's something that people are showing everywhere right now.
And this sister on Facebook said, this man is lying. Sister Caroline, that this is not how to make, how to write on a social media. You can say what you want to say. You cannot say this man is lying because he's not lying. He said Islam did not stop buying of twins in Calabar. The missionaries stopped the practice. But we never heard that the Arab people were buying twins. We never heard that Arab people were buying twins. Arab people were Muslims, but we never heard that Arab people were buying twins. It was you guys with your menana and with your, what do they call them, ancestral belief that we are buying twins. Bin Aziz, was there any time that Arab people were buying twins?
No, it happens around all over the world before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happened all over the world before.
Okay, so Sister Caroline, the one you are saying is the one you know, because you might be in Nigeria, you might be in Nigeria, Calabar, you are in Nigeria, but they're all over the world. All over the world also. Yeah.
Yes, man. Let me bust their brain.
Okay.
You know what? If you go and check the so-called religion of Christianity, in the olden days, you know the religion of Islam is not beginning from the Prophet Muhammad. It begins from the beginning of the creation of mankind.
From Adam, yeah.
So Prophet Muhammad came to complete the religion that is from the beginning that people are doing and they're living. Now he came to complete it for us. See, the British in the olden days, the British, the Spanish, and those countries, go and check them before the creation of Christianity. It is Muslim that is there before. Even in the so-called England, go and check it in the olden days. They are Muslims before. The whole Spain is Muslim before.
Yeah. Hold on, Sister Caroline, because you are not listening, exactly what you wrote here is what Bin Aziz explained. You said the word hijab is mentioned in Quran, but not specified in context of a woman clothing, as it is understood. It's exactly the same thing that Bin Aziz was explaining. It's just that you refuse to listen to what he's saying.
Translation did not call it hijab. He called it guide, cotton, like that. Those are the things that
that exactly what.
But if you are reading the Arabic text, you call it hijab.
Yeah, Bin Aziz, I understand that this sister is reading, but this sister might be one of those that their heart has closed and she hates anything that has to do with Islam and Muslim. Can I hear from?
Is telling me something here, Mr. Jao. What is your name? He said England is a Christian nation. Who told you that? Go and check back history before King James.
They were idol worshipping. They were idol worshipping.
Stop lying. Go and check it.
They were idol worshipping.
The Spanish people there. You know how many mosques in Spain before?
Yeah.
The whole Spain was Muslim country before.
Then when they fight World War, it's not World War II. That is when the thing now scattered, everybody scattered, and then they now took over the place back. The Romans went there and took over the place back.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We know everything.
Yeah. Gold, you want to say something? God, you want to say something?
Yes, mommy.
Yeah.
Mr. Abdulaziz.
Now.
Sir, I care about what they wrote in that hadith. Because number one, if you give me a bottle of water, a clean water to drink, and you added poison to that same water, I will never drink it. So I reject it.
That is it.
That is it, because there is a lot there that, the hadith blackmailed the religion. It blackmailed the religion. People, it blackmailed the religion so much.
They always look happy, and it's blackmailing our prophet. When the God already said in the Quran that
blackmailed the religion, it blackmailed the prophet. So what are you teaching me there to go and learn?
The only place you can attack Islam is from that hadith.
Yes.
So who on the hadith? Where is it coming from? Who
Yes.
by the enemy of Islam?
Yeah.
I said
deliberate act to
I said
destroy
it before.
the religion.
If Allah said in the Quran is a guidance for the humanity, and God has completed our religion, the era of the prophet, why is hadith is emerging again? Why hadith is emerging again? Why is it hadith is coming again?
Yeah.
When Quran already said it that the religion is
And
completed,
the Binazis, they are writing more. They did never stop, but they are writing more. There is more being produced. More is being produced.
These people.
Ancestor.
Brother Binazis. Do you know that
Ancestor.
this introduction of hijab in Nigeria started in the 80s?
Yes.
Because in those days, in the north, when an Hausa woman dresses, use the second wrapper to cover up.
Zakaria, okay, I'll leave you guys with
And in
that.
Yoruba land, after wearing Iru and Buba, the Muslim will use veil to do coverage. That is how we dress in Yoruba land. Though. It was this Izala people that introduced this hijab.
Izala to Bidia.
Those sects, they are the one that introduced this hijab. And the thing has started going viral.
When I'm not married,
as a Yoruba woman,
Sister Kudirat, when I'm not married to any of them, Sister Kudirat,
then I will now go and put on that long hijab. Do they want to kick by me?
Sister Kudirat, when I'm not married to any of them, I don't even have them as boyfriend or girlfriend.
This wearing of hijab, at times those people wearing hijab, they wear leggings, so all these sleeveless clothes, they wear it because they cannot wear heavy clothes under. So
that takes time to change my clothes every day.
That hijab again on my
nice
head.
stuff, nice material. You want to come and bury my life for nothing. When I know they marry you, I know be your girlfriend. I know come from your community. Yeah, you don't get anything.
Go and check it. You found out that they dress, they put wrappers, and they cover themselves with wrapper again.
You know, up till now, even this Yemen, that is the way they dress.
Yeah,
wrapper.
Even Libya, all this
cover their hair with that wrapper.
All this Morocco, Libya, Algeria, and even in the Saudi Arabia, the village people, they dress like that. It is just the what do you call it? The so-called exposure of life that brought in the mood of dresses of one places in Asia. They now brought it down to the Arabian land, and then people as soon they see, oh, it's very beautiful, it's fine, they are now using it. And then you see black clothes. Let me bust you. The reason why they love that black cloth is because there is sun in Arabia country. All their land that belongs to you see they are in another part of the world and the Middle East. You see a lot of sun is there. Then whenever you wear a cloth that is not white color, is not black color, you can see sun will penetrate your body very well. And for the sun not to penetrate their woman's body, they choose that black because black reflect back sun. It does not penetrate to touch their skin. It reflects back sun. That is why they love that black. But when you will see them now, they want to make it a religious dresses and start that if you don't dress in black, you are this, you are that, you are this, you are that. They don't know the reasons.
Allah has raised a lot of people not for you guys not to deface the face of Islam. Allah has raised a lot of people now. Americans, Europeans, Westerners from Igbo land. You know, you can't deface this religion.
And for them to know, look at it. Abu Huraira, the prophet started his prophethood 23 years before his death. He started it 23 years before his death because the ruling of the prophet is just between 23 years. Now, let me now ask them. Abu Bakr,
started with the Prophet. Ali started with the Prophet. Usman started with the Prophet. Umar started with the Prophet. And other Sahabas, they started with the Prophet. Hamza started with the Prophet. Let me now ask you, when was Abu Huraira, who gave us 6,000 hadith, when did he accepted Islam? He's a kafir before, he's non-believer before. For good 20 years of the prophethood of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then 3 years before the death of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was Abu Huraira become a Muslim, and is now the one that gave us 6,000 hadith.
Even more than that.
How did you want to tell me that somebody that lived with me for 23 years of the prophethood cannot give me such kind of hadith, and somebody that came 3 years?
Yeah.
3 years before the death of the Prophet, and he's not even closer person to the Prophet. He's not giving us 6,000 hadith. There was a day he was quoting something for people at the backyard of Aisha, the Prophet's wife. He now quoted something wrong. Aisha came out and tell him that it's not like that. Meaning that he is giving falsehood things, a lot of falsehood things to the people. And now Buhari came. Is now concocted it together. Buhari came and come and said, I'm the author of Sahih Hadith. How many years between Buhari and the Prophet Muhammad? Did he see the Prophet directly?
People that don't read.
Before they left, they came and leave something that is contradicting the whole world, causing fight.
Those that are coming on social media fighting, they don't read. They are coming on social media fighting on instruction. Go and fight. Honestly, ancestor.
Of human being, not even the Prophet.
Yes, ancestor. Do you want to talk? Ancestor, do you want to? Walaikum salam.
Afab bin Aziz, thank you for all your submission and your enlightenment. You know, I really appreciate that. Understand? And again, see, the problem we are having is mostly the Muslim, some Muslim in our midst as well. Category of them that they are the ones that are calling us. They will say bidia all the time, and they will not realize that they are the one actually portraying that bidia of a thing.
Exactly.
Because they will always carry hadith ahead of Quran in their teaching and their propagation. So we are having problem with that, especially those ones that are Al-Sunnah. You understand? We have a lot of them that are good scholars who are doing well and they are portraying Islam properly. But many of them, especially the ones that are followers of them, they are the ones
that don't read. They don't read.
They will not read, and they will be using it to react to.
And their Muslims, we tell them to come on social media and fight Chika Katy.
In the neighborhood, in our community,
yeah.
They will react to us as if we are lesser Muslim. You know, they
who cares if I'm a lesser Muslim? Who cares?
Lesser Muslim, or we are category of people that are of media people, of people that are doing new innovations. You get. I had one experience with some of them. Even there was a day. There was a man. I always noticed that in that mosque, if I enter, maybe he's praying. You know, he's praying. I want to join in just to make Jama with him. He will just wave his hand that he's not praying the prayer that I'm praying. Most times, if I do salam alaikum, he will not answer. One old man like that, he will not answer. I will just pass by. Maybe most times I always look at him. I was just like, most times, maybe because
he's not replying your greeting because he believes you are an unbeliever. He is calling you an unbeliever. That's why he's not replying your greeting.
So, and most times I'm somebody that I like to wear shirt and trousers. Maybe because of my profession, I wear shirt and trousers. I wear traditional wears. And sometimes I use beads and stop things like that, So he will not answer me. If I want to join him in Jama, he will just wave his hand. And one old man like that.
My brother, let me give you one verse of Quran that you will tell the person to go and read. Anybody who is categorizing you like that, just give him Surah to Maida, Quran chapter 5. You should read to 44 to 48. So any Muslim who judge with what Allah does not reveal, they are kafir. That's what the Quran verse categorically says.
Yeah.
And if you go to 48, Allah now warned in 48 that we must make sure that we judge with what Allah has revealed. So anybody that call you Quraniyun, say Alhamdulillah. But tell the person, Quran call you kafir. Quran 4, Quran 5, 44 to 48.
44 to 48, Quran 5.
Yes.
Thank you.
And okay, hold on. A brother gave us. Can you mute yourself? A brother gave us Quran verse now, and I would like to read it. Quran verse 49. Quran chapter 49, 11. Bismillah. O believers, do not let men ridicule others. They may be better than them. Nor let some women ridicule other women. They may be better than them. Do not defame one another, nor call each other by offensive nicknames. How evil it is to act rebelliously after having faith. And whosoever does not repent, it is they who are the true wrongdoers. Yeah. Can you open?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Because I do read Quran very well, and I see many. I base my knowledge on Quran. Only when I hear hadith is most times all these affairs they are using it to preach and most times I used to observe that if they give you just one verse of the Quran, they will not even interpret it properly. They will start using hadith. They will now narrating stories instead of them to be giving us a point from the Quran and be preaching over from the Quran what Quran says.
Yeah.
So, brother, you know what? Whenever they are reading their hadith, whenever they start reading their hadith, there's nothing in that hadith that will reward them. But anytime, even if you just mistakenly say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, you get reward. You get reward. Now they are now deviating us. Look at them. They call them Al Sunnah, Salafiyah, all those names they are calling themselves. You see, they started with the Risala. After Risala, they changed their name to Ahun. After they changed their name to Al Sunnah wal Jama'ah. After now, they are now beyond Salafi.
Same people are changing the names.
They are fighting each other. They are fighting
Mr. Abdulaziz, about 3 years ago in the mosque where there's a lot of people, one imam is want to just recite this is sermon for us. He now bring Buhari or something. It's me that stand up in the middle of people. I say, sir, imam, please read Quran for us. I don't like. If you want to give us Simon, please read from the Quran. The man was shocked, and every people that sit down there, everyone was shocked. I said, if you want to give us Simon, give us from the Quran. From that day, is the Quran they are using every day. They stop that Buhari stuff.
That's a challenge for them.
Please try to be saying something. You are a free man. Talk.
Yes,
Please.
okay,
Talk.
Mr. David, I did something as well. I did something on a Friday. Juma, we just finished Juma prayer. So the imam just stood up and said we should just wait. And today there is an important surah in the Quran that we should just use it to do prayer. When he wants to mention the surah, he said we should read surah to Yasin and one other surah like that. So when they finish, so I now ask the imam that, But I heard that it is Surah to Kaf. We are aware of that, right?
Yeah.
Surah to Kaf.
Surah to Kaf is very, very good in the day of Yamal Jumu'ah.
Juma.
Yes.
Why don't you just let's do the Surah to Kaf that you are saying Surah to Yasin? All the Surah to Yasin, we know we can do it on our own and stuff. If you want to carry the congregation along, why don't you use the Surah to Kaf
my
that
brother,
we know that
all the surahs that allowed the field to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all those surahs they have their own sababul nusul. It is only Surah to Fatiha is the mother of the Quran that does not have sababul nusul, and it's a blessing, a great blessing to us. See, up to today, I'm still studying Surah to Fatiha. I never finish it.
Yeah.
I never finished studying Surah to Fatiha. It's not finished because every day is giving me different. It's giving me interpretation. You see, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, you can never finish it up to today. Because it's reverting to Allah, it's reverting to God, our creator, our maker. You know, Ar-Rahman.
Yes.
You see, in this world, let me explain something for all of us that we don't know. You think that when you are successful in this life, you think that you think that God is in your favor. No, He already called Himself Ar-Rahman. He's going to favor all of you in this world. But Ar-Rahim, in the hereafter, is going to pick those one among us that believe in Him, that go in line with Him. That is what He's going to pick among us. Don't think that you are just reading the Quran. You are just reading Surah Al-Fatiha. Surah Al-Fatiha, the interpretation of Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, is going to bless every one of us in this world. Whether you are worshiping Him, even you can see the herbalists, they are the richest. And He already promised we Muslims that we are not going to merit this life. Yeah, we are not going to merit this life, but the day of Yom Al-Qiyamah is what we are going to merit. So that is why we Muslims, we have to have our own belief in Allah that we are going to get our reward in the day of Yom Al-Qiyamah. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim is going to bless everybody in this life. He's going to give us everything in this life. But in the day of Yom Al-Qiyamah, it become Ar-Rahim.
That's why.
Where He will now pick. He will now pick from us. He will now pick from those who believe in Him and now put them in Jannah.
Yeah.
So that is it.
Yeah, can we read Surah Fatiha?
I wonder why our ulamas, they will just see the right guidance to interpret and propagate Islam.
Then they fight for their
another
pocket.
way.
Yeah.
They fight for their
way.
pocket.
Yeah.
They will not teach us
And these people, and let me tell you, and these guys, they not go like me. They not go like me.
I don't like you already. They want to like you already. me now, please, man. I want to say something again. Anybody who uses what Allah does not reveal to judge, according to Quran 5:44 to 48, is a kafir.
Yes.
Let me now give you an example. Anywhere Allah wants we Muslim to search more knowledge, Allah will detail it there. I have 3 verses like that. Let me just give one. Check Quran 9, Quran 6, verse 97. If you read the chapter to the end, Allah says,
His network.
sign for people who know. That means you need extra knowledge. But anywhere you don't need extra knowledge, Allah will brought the message direct with matter and figure. So that's how Quran.
Yeah, can we
is.
please Surah Fatiha, please?
Please, before we go, ma'am. TS is saying that different interpretation. I don't know what he means.
I know. Let's read Surah Fatiha and let's read Surah Fatiha. Then let's read Surah Fatiha and our class. Then we can just use 5 minutes to talk and close. Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Amen.
Amen.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise and thanks are Allah, the Lord of Alamin, mankind, jinn, and all that exists. The most gracious, the most merciful, the only owner and the only ruling judge of the day of recompense. That is the day of resurrection.
Yes.
You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help for each and everything. Guide us to the straight way, the way of those on whom you have bestowed your grace, not the way of those who earn your anger, nor of those who went astray. Those that have went astray are those that are not beckoning on what Quran is telling them. And those that are telling us that we are not Muslims, you are not the master of judgment. The verse 4 said, the only owner and the only ruling judge of the day of recompense. That is the day of resurrection. Can we read a class?
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد
Lam yalid wa lam
لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Amen. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Say, O Muhammad, He is Allah, the one. Allahus Sahad, Allahus Samad, Allah the self-sufficient master whom all creatures need. He neither eat nor drink. He begets not, nor was he begotten. And there is none co-equal or comparable to him. Amen. Shall they hear them? For some of you that are reciting in Arabic and you don't know what you are reciting, that's why we recite this every day on this platform, so that you will understand what you are reciting. So, guys, use 1 minute, just complete. So, let me close. I'm hungry today. I'm hungry. Let me close and go and look for food.
Let me just say what. Let me just use 1 minute and go because I want to leave as well.
No, we are closed already. Once we pray, we close. Yeah, just use 1 minute. Yeah, just use 1 minute.
Okay, so I want to say to our Muslim brothers that we should just know that Islam does not come from Islam. Arab does not own Islam.
Yeah.
You understand? Islam is for humanity.
Yes.
And tradition of Arabic does not own Islam.
Yeah.
You understand? We have our own traditions in our own respective regions. You understand? So if I'm following my tradition, you understand?
Yeah.
As a Muslim, I'm following my Islam as it's supposed to be. Don't be stereotyping people based on their dresses. So far, they are models. Don't be stereotyping people because you see them with some category of people, or you are stereotyping them because you see them doing some things. So I want to say Arabs are not the owner of Islam.
Yeah.
And Arab tradition is not the owner of Islam.
Exactly.
That's my point.
Thank you. Does anybody wants to 1 minute? Please don't exceed 1 minute.
Before I just come down.
No, TS. No, I don't want you to talk. I just bring you for us to greet you. Come early tomorrow, I'll bring you up. You don't know what you are talking about.
Okay.
I just bring you up to say hi. Yeah. Tomorrow.
How you doing?
Yes, I'm doing fine. So tomorrow you can come back.
This Quran verse. So we Muslims, we should always be careful, because in Quran 43, verse 36, Allah says, and whoever is blind to the remembrance of most merciful, we appoint for him a devil, and he is to him a companion. So please, don't let us be like our other brothers who always abuses Allah. Let's be using our mind to be worshiping Him. If you lie down, use your mind to remember Allah. If you are in stand, if you are traveling, if you are going, so that we will not be part of this what Allah said in this Quran.
Yeah.
May Allah always guide us.
Yeah,
Amen.
Thank you. Sister Kudirat, you want to say something?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
May Allah crown our efforts
Amen.
and may He continue to guide us to the right path.
Amen. Amen.
So this message is going to my ignorant Christian Muslim.
Yeah.
May Allah open their hearts and direct them to the Quran.
Exactly.
Amen.
Exactly.
May Allah direct them to the Quran.
Amen.
Fear of somebody to just come and start saying anything he likes, quoting hadith, quoting this is gone.
Yeah. Never.
Nowadays, people have open eyes.
Yeah.
Our eyes are shining. Go and read your Quran.
Yes.
Don't allow people to misinterpret Quran for you.
Exactly.
So may Allah guide us.
Amen.
And for those who are attaching our mode of dressing to that long hijab, they should go and reread the Quran. We have our culture.
Yeah.
So Islam has not come to abolish our culture.
Yeah.
We are not walking naked.
Thank you.
The issue of covering, you see, when these Arabs cover their nose, it's because of their desert. They are in desert area. That's why they are covering
Go to
their
Niger.
mouth.
It's happening in Niger too.
Yes, in Niger, you see all these Tuaregs, they cover their mouth because of dust. And we are here in Nigeria, no dust, nothing. You say I should come and cover my nose. It's not.
Do you know one thing, Sister Karima? In Nigeria, you know, our north is like desert. In Niger, they are south. That is where they have desert. So their north is like green area. Their south is like savannah.
Savannah, yes. If you go to Maradi side and all those areas, then we should try as much as possible when any malam or any sheikh quote any verse and start interpreting, go collect the verse, go and read it on your own. We should not always rely on them because they too, they can make mistake. They are human being like every other person.
Sister Kudirat, do you know my point now?
Guys, I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
Out of what Allah has written and what mankind wrote, choose one.
It's what Allah wrote now.
And Allah is the one who wrote Quran for us.
Yes, so go and read. You reread, you understand. And that's assume. When you read, assume that this is what Allah wanted to say. No, it's wrong. Anything you don't have the real meaning to, leave it the way it is. Allah knows the best.
Thank you, guys.
You see, all these sets, all these sets are created from the hadith.
Exactly.
If every one of us stick to the Quran, there will be no set.
Why are you using left hand to eat?
No, this is my right hand.
If everybody stick to Quran, there will be no set.
This is my right hand.
But set created from hadith.
I don't agree. You are using left hand.
This is my left hand. This one I'm using to eat is my right hand.
No, I'm saying it. The Bible is record it.
I know.
Oh, may Allah guide us.
This is my right hand.
Amen.
So let me turn for you to see.
Salam alaikum, my.
This is my right hand. Muslim side.
Okay.
Okay. My own small submission. That we disvalue our Almighty Creator because He did not collect anything from us. He gave us everything for free: the land, the air, the energy, the everything. But we depend on people that want to collect something from us. That's why we did not cherish the Quran. We did not cherish the Quran because Allah give us everything for free. But we continue to follow people, they want to collect everything from us. They want to collect our wealth, collect everything that we have. I think we people should come to our senses, to know the fact of Almighty God that He created us, to know the value. Even though it does not collect anything from us. We have to know that this thing that gives to us, nobody can find this for us. It's only Him. It's only Almighty Allah. Energy, plant just put something on the ground, started growing to eat. sun, moon, a lot of things, breeze. You're supposed to be thanking Almighty Allah for that and cherish His book. When somebody said, this book comes from your creator, we need to cherish the book. And we have seen a lot of miracles inside the book. To know that it's original book from Almighty Allah. Both Christian and Muslim, we're supposed to be a one to find ourselves. Because this life, if you don't discover yourself, people will discover you. That's why they control you. If you are in midst of people that they are not saying truth, stand up and say something. If you don't free yourself, you cannot free to talk. If you don't free yourself, you cannot free to talk. You cannot free to guide you, to talk for people. To talk for people. That's, sir, what you are reading for us is not right. Read so thing for us. In the public, just stand up and say it. Because a lot of people want to set up, but they are afraid to talk. Everybody is afraid to talk. They just sit down there. They know that what they are doing is not right. But you can stand up. Stand up and say something. Let your people free. Free your people from bondage of life. So that they can mention your name tomorrow. That this also guys stand for us. And we see the truth of life. But we continue to live with free life. Thank you, madam.
Thank you,
for
brother.
this program today. That's my own submission today.
Thank you, brother. Sister Gold, do you want to submit?
Yes, mommy. Thanks so much. Thank you all. As they say, charities begins at home. I think the Muslims should first of all figure out their own problem first before talking about others. Because if we have problem and we are not solving our problem, so there's no point of fetching out people's problem. And our problem is the hadith. So let's look into those books. Whether we have to drop it or we have to carry it along. Because we cannot drop word of Allah and pick a word of human being. That is all I have to say.
Thank you. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you.
Brother Onisa, you want to pray? Brother Oni? Brother Oni?
He said he wants to pray.
Hello?
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
When I know best, I'm hungry. I took a tablet yesterday and it's making me hungry.
Is it time for closing so that I can pray?
We don't close already. If you want to pray, you can pray.
Today.
Only? You can pray if you like. You can pray.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Malik Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين فانصرنا على القوم المشركين فانصرنا على القوم المنافقين فانصرنا على القوم الظالمين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Walaikum salam. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. So YouTubers, thank you guys. Thank you YouTubers. I'll come back tomorrow inshallah. Bye.